Good afternoon. Tom Germann from Apex Results Realty located in Burlington, Ontario. I operate all the way from Grimsby through to West Mississauga, approximately Highway 10. So the big question on everyone's lips today for real estate is, how is the market really doing? Sales prices are up, definite percentage up. Total number of transactions or properties being sold is down, about 3% from last year at this time in the area. Now there are several reasons for this. So the first one is, as always, prices are going to be up because interest rates are historically low. You cannot get a lower interest rate right now in the area. You can still get less than 3% on a 5-year fix. That's going to help keep those prices up. Next, there's not a lot of property up for sale right now. I'm in this boat. I'm selling my property right now. I'm going off and purchase another one with my wife and my family. And as it stands, you're going to see that prices are higher because of this. Instead of 10 houses for sale in an area, there could be 6. And the breakdown will be 2 houses are going to be gorgeous, 2 houses will be acceptable, good condition, lived in, need a bit of work. Maybe 2 of those houses are going to be in bad condition. They're going to need work, either mechanical system or the roof. They will need money put into them, and in the near future, not in a few years. So when you take a look at that breakdown, people who can afford it will pay for the upgrades now because they don't want to, or they can't afford to turn around and spend $20, $30, $40, $50,000 on renovation work in a property they wish to purchase and move into. First-time buyers are more hesitant. They're definitely more hesitant. I work with a lot of first-time buyers, and I see a lot of concern and the fear that if they purchase that big piece of land at an outrageous price, they're never going to pay it off, and when interest rates go up, they may not be able to afford it. So what they're doing is they're being a lot more cautious. If they don't throw themselves into the market, then the whole chain of people upsizing slows down as well. And finally, while smaller properties are more attractive, the larger size property, the luxury properties, not across the board, areas are still in demand, but I can definitely say that you're going to see after a certain price point, depending where you are, there's not as many people moving and rapidly purchasing. The average time on market is still around 40-45 days. It does fluctuate a little bit, and what's happening is properties are listed and there's an offer within 2 or 3 days. Properties are listed and there's an offer within perhaps 2 weeks, slightly lower offer price. Then you've got 40 days where there's been an adjustment or 2 in price, and perhaps these sellers are a bit more realistic. And finally, you've got the properties that are on the market for 4, 5, or 6 months, and finally do a sizable adjustment, and then the buyers come in. What this means for yourself, if you're looking to purchase, is ask all the questions, figure out where you're going, make sure you can afford what you're going to purchase, make sure you're going to afford what you can purchase in the future, and be comfortable with where you are. You may not be moving in 2 years like the old standard was, not more than 2 or 3 years ago. And for sellers, clean the property up, make sure it looks nice, disclose everything, price aggressively, and keep your options open. Am I telling people out there that they should sell their property and go rent waiting for adjustment? No. This is May 21st, 2013. The market is still good. That market where it's going to collapse may never hit. Not where it's going to be a 30, 40, or 50% price drop. So with that, again, calm. Review your options, talk to your realtor, take a deep breath and relax, and try not to pay too much attention to the media, because there's so much waffling going on, it leads to uncertainty. Uncertainty leads to fear, and then you're not going to purchase anything because you know that that real estate market is going to collapse in the next 3 months, and it hasn't done that in the last 5 years. In fact, we've had a good market for almost 17 years now. Anyway, it's a beautiful day outside. I hope the humidity is not too much for you. I know it's too much for me. You have a great day, and I'll talk to you later on. Take care.